Hi, my name is Dr. Julie Fietta. Today I'm going to be telling you a little bit about the CareTrainr app, and here's what it looks like. This app can be used on mobile devices like your phone, but I wanted to be able to point to the different things I'm trying to draw your attention to, so I will actually be on my MacBook showing you the app on there. When you first open the app, you have two options to register. You can say I'm family or a coordinator, or I am a caregiver. Now, many family members are caregivers, but for the purposes of this app, the type of caregiver they're talking to is a caregiver in the sense of a clinical professional or a paid professional that is aiding in the day-to-day care of your loved one. So odds are, if you're watching this video, you are a family member or an informal caregiver. And so the best choice there would be the top one. I'm coordinating the care of my loved one or patient. In my case, it's a loved one. So I'll go ahead and add the information to register. So I'll note that they do ask for your cell phone and your email, but one of the features that I like in this app is they tell you why they're asking for them. So if you touch this little information icon here, additional insight into why they're asking will pop up. So I'll go ahead and add the rest of my information to register. After registering your account, they're going to ask for a little bit more information. They want to know who you're caring for. So first you put in information about yourself, and now you're going to put in additional information about the person that you're caring for. Their name, date of birth, and you can add a short bio. That one is not required. You can also add a profile photo. These might be important if you are coordinating care, and so you want to be able to share this information with a number of people in some sort of caregiver network. So I'll go ahead and add some information here. So once you finish registering with the app and setting up your and your loved one's profiles, the app offers this walkthrough. The walkthrough more or less tells you what the app is designed to do, which is centralize the information and communication shared between you as the family member and professional caregivers that work with your loved one. It does this through a personalized profile of your loved one, an interactive daily and event calendar, by housing onboarding or training information that a professional caregiver might need in reference to your loved one's specific situation. And then also by providing a way of keeping and sharing notes on anything of interest that might occur. Okay, so here you see a hypothetical profile of a loved one with dementia, and there are a few different options. You can either go across the bottom, we have profile, training, calendar, and notes. Or if you click this little home icon to go back, you can see that these options are also stacked along the app. So there's a couple different ways you can navigate the app depending on your preference. But let me show you the profile section because this is super cool. Okay, so with the profile section, you're building the profile of your loved one with dementia with the idea that a caregiver could then reference this information as they care for your loved one. So this can include information on medications that your loved one is taking. It can include things like their bio, their personality, things you might want a caregiver to know to better understand your loved one as they're providing that care. You can also put diet information, things like the consistency of food that your loved one either needs or prefers, and that is consistency of food and liquids, and then also any restrictions if your loved one has perhaps some issues with swallowing. And then you can add information on doctors that work with your loved one. I really like the training section because you can actually add videos to this to show a newer caregiver around your loved one's house or wherever it is that they're residing, so that you can explain things about these different areas, things to avoid, things to focus on or be careful of perhaps. And so what you can do, you see I have no videos here. Let's say I want to add a video on the kitchen. I would just touch add. And then you can record a 1-minute video to orient any caregivers that will be working with your loved one. So you just add the title. We already selected the category as kitchen, and then you touch the record button. There I am. So then it's recording. You can turn this around. Again, I'm on my MacBook, so I can't actually turn the video around. But if I were making a real video, I would turn it around, click record, and then create that video here. And then if we touch calendar, you can add information on their daily routine, and then events. This is a little different. This is supposed to be one-off activities such as doctor's appointments or family visits. So this isn't routine activities. This is a one-time occurrence. So you can add those easily there. And then the last option is just notes. And these are things that the caregiver can add that you could see. Okay, and then last of all, let's go to this little gear icon up in the top right corner. So you can manage caregivers who have access to your loved one's profile. If you were to touch this, you can add caregivers this way, and it would send them an email to invite them to your loved one's profile. Okay, you can also change the care address. We put that in earlier when we were building the profile of our loved one, and then you can always update the profile details. So that's all we have for the CareTrainr app. This app could be really useful if you have a loved one with dementia, but perhaps you're not the one providing their day-to-day care. Maybe you've hired a professional caregiver to do this, and you want to be able to communicate with them efficiently, provide them more detailed information about your loved one with dementia. So go ahead and download it and check it out if that's of interest to you. As always, this video is not intended to be medical advice or recommendation because I'm not that kind of doctor. Thanks for watching. Please like, follow, and subscribe.